We are back, baby, and we got some special treats for the Taste of Transylvania series. That's right. I'm bringing out a lot more of my past and a lot more of some very obscure and interesting things about the Romanian culture and the Transylvanian culture specifically my area of Maramureș. Brought out something very, very interesting and very, very traditional. Check out my belt. Now this is a very traditional Transylvanian belt. And this is actually called the Chimir or Curea. And it is a very fascinating piece of equipment here because it doesn't actually hold your pants up. It has an entirely different set of purposes to it. This is, as I mentioned earlier, the Chimir or Curea, or in Hungarian, the Tusho or Tuso. I have to apologize, my Hungarian is horrible because I didn't really grow up with my mom's side of the family. I grew up with my dad's side, so we're largely Romanian speakers. But I have a little bit of exposure to Hungarian. Just my pronunciation sucks. So I do apologize to any Hungarians out there that are watching. Feel free to correct me. I would love to learn the language much better. This is a very traditional utility belt from the region. And what this thing does is a couple of amazing and very unique features here. You wear this out in the field, especially when you're up in the hills and you're harvesting with your coasa. And the reason why you do this is you have a little pouch here. In this pouch, we would often keep a very traditional river stone that has a hard grit to it. And we would use that hard river stone to top up the blade and resharpen our coasa. Because of course, as you're cutting throughout the day, you're going to have to top it up a couple of different times and touch up your blade. And you want it to have that slightly serrated utility edge, and that river stone was ideal for it. And it lived right here in this little pouch. In addition to that, a lot of the older generation will keep a little fire or tinder bundle in here because when you're up in the hillside, well, you got to take a break for lunch. So what do we do for lunch? We made a little campfire and we brought corn flour to make mamaliga cu brânză, which is essentially our version of polenta with cheese. But it's delicious, amazingly simple, amazingly filling, sticks to your ribs, and gives you plenty of energy to power through the afternoon heat in order to get the harvest in. In the belt loops themselves, we would often pack other tools such as hand scythes, small saws, and of course the ubiquitous hatchet. You have to bring in your Woodsman axe because it leads into the next part of what this belt is used for. In Romania, we have the Carpathian black bear. Now, many people may say, well, it's not a brown bear or a grizzly bear, but still, it is about a 400-pound beast, and I've seen one of them that had gotten trapped and was ultimately dispatched. And when I got up to the body with some of the hunters there, I saw his paws were as big as my face. His claws alone were as long as my fingers. Can you imagine that thing digging into you?